Same thing goes, what you waiting for? I just wanna run away, something so free over someday I'll be
stream now. Welcome for tuning in. Now, we're getting into this very shortly. So yeah, okay, I'm gonna say everything should be fine. Fine. If you guys want anything change on the stream, let me know. I might fix that if I can. At least try my best to do so. Who'll be first map? It is the mapping of Winstrike here on Vertigo. But there you go. And has been updated. Thing should be up to date now. I don't think there's anything that that is well, I don't doubt it at least, but be getting into this match very shortly. I'm just getting around, making sure everything's fine, but yep, everything should be fine. But like I said, anything wrong with the stream, let me know. I'll try my best to change that and fix everything. Right now, gotta say, I'm pretty hyped for this game. Like Winstrike, they're nice. This nice little team, but EP5, they're in a bit of a hot streak right now. I mean, they lost their last game against Sangal 2-0. Alright, they're still. Before that, they were on a 5-game win streak. Only lost a. Before that, only lost a single match as well. But right now, as the advanced players have kicked off, they have been ready and they've been shooting on all cylinders. No one's been slacking. Everyone's been on point. Everyone has been having a lot of fun. At least, I mean, yeah. At least both these teams have been promised relegation at this point for MDL, so they've got a chance. But still, there's always the possibility of winning advance and just getting to MDL from there. So they've got that chance as well. Not fighting for that. So I guess doing supporting who? Has he a bit of BP5, Winstrike as well? So I'm playing good at Winstrike on a higher level still. I think overall Winstrike's probably like most people's favorite in this one. Yeah, I can see where you're coming from that one. Depends a lot on the individuals, in my opinion at least. Like this Vito, like they play, or both teams can play both maps. For each map. So it could be a bit of a coin flip. But you never really know that until you actually see how it goes here. But well, is Winstrike actually playing with their coach? Huh. Oh, they are. I see. I see. That actually could affect things a bit here. That is interesting, but oh, that. Hence, we're getting perfectly to this map as well here. Live immediately, no time to wait, as it will be BP5 starting on the CT side of Vertigo here. I mean, Hooch is definitely not a stranger. He's a pretty alright player. I mean, before he turned into a coach, he was alright. So. Not gonna any sort of problem. Kind of casting the upper match. Yes, I am casting the Movistar Riders. Was it? Who was it? Why do I not remember that one? Hold on. Yeah, Sangal Movistar Riders. Yeah, I'm casting that tomorrow as well. I'll be doing both these matches here. Probably doing the grand final as well. Why not? Open IP, anyone can do them. Well, I'm here to entertain you guys. But now, T side making their way closer towards that A side. Smokes are down. Corey hiding behind the sandbags. There's Nickel back. However, he will be immediately shot down. Corey with the USP tapping down one. There's the second one from the CT side. No real response. Just yet a bit of damage has been done. There's another frag coming in this time for the T side, looking for yet another one. The moment can be planted and will be barely, but Dorothy coming in from the back line, not able to be finding a single thing out of the Coolio. He stepped up now, and a second frag coming his way. Is untapped from the USP, looking for one more. All the T side players have been taken down besides one, and there is him going as well. Alien and put down to rest will be Color taking him down, and BP5 picking up the pistol. Very quick round overall here. Very decisive one of that as well. Really, trying to get the bomb down. They could have found themselves something from it. However, that. Gonna be favoring our riders in that matchup. I am more than welcome to be surprised. I'm seeing Angle taking that one. Just that pretty sure I already said at some point that Angle or Movistar Riders probably gotta be making MDL. Like they're the favorite at least. So I'm gonna stick with that for now, but not too sure just yet. Could go anyway. Looking about this round now. Winstrike have at forced into this. Make their way into DP spawn. There's one frag with the second one. Krisen jumping around with the MP7. He's found himself 2 frags, and that's the B bomb site taken over here. Winstrike put down the bomb, punching those digits in. And well, here's Torzy, the first man in, rotated and trying to help out his team here. Trying to find themselves some kind of an advantage. We'll see how that works out. But holding in from CT, finding one. Before yet another one to T side. If they've got Hooch in the tech 9 here, that might be a slight downfall, slight problem for them, but that's how this is going. Is Corey another one, and the MP9 finds the final frag from it. It will be TV side finding a round at number 2. But still, that is a good round coming out from the T side here. 3 frags, the bomb plant. If they want, they can force into this again easily. Krisen and Hooch, you can see they've got more than enough money to go for AK and armor. Probably something like a yeah, there you go. A bit of utility on those 2 as well. Everyone else on Galil's, Nickelback, Blackpen, do it. Okay, no. Galil as well, so will be those weapons coming out for this E side again. Because they can, like, as long as they keep doing damage and getting a bomb plant, they can still go for the buys no matter what, basically, because they know the CTs aren't going to be on a great buy as long as, like, they don't have more than 2 or 3 players surviving, or 3. No. Damage, that's what they needed to do here. The bombs allowing them to go for buy. And again. Now we're gonna be seeing how this one goes. It's Coolio here. That B side, gotta be defending it, seeing what he can do. Here to flashbang into a ramp. That's a bit of a bit. I've not seen that land before, and apparently it's a perfect pop flash as well, but damage done both ways. Hooch down to 1 HP. Be so careful not to go down and out, headed towards that B side. Will be Julio on the side defending it. Lackey wins out the duel. Still damage being done here, the CT side. Have to do is find a lucky nade or, well, weapons to start shooting at them. They start locking yet another huge prison coming from mid 1 for him. Color, he's there to trade, and the CT side, all their defense has thrown it down besides him, and he's going massive. 3 frags already. He's not. How has he got that second one? Is beyond me. Didn't even seem feasible for him to take that one, but now the nade's being tossed down. It is Hooch fighting for his life with Fleeve coming in from the stairs. Looking for the frag. He's found 1. Now it's Nickelback in 1-on-2, but he's found the first frag already. Smoke is down. Trying to find a bit of cover. Fleeve moves in towards that bomb. Gonna tap it to try and see if he can get Nickelback out of position, but it will be Fleeve. Find the frag and around at number 3 again. Look at this again. The T side, they do so much damage. 4 frags this time. The bomb going down, and well, they've still got enough money to go for a buy again. Doesn't matter go down, or if one or 2 of them go down here. Lose around. They've still got enough of it. Lost bonus now starting to pile up. I'm sure at this point it's already at max. Nope. Gonna be buy after buy coming out from them here as they try to get themselves started, hopefully. I mean, well, they definitely got it started, but not on the scoreboard just yet. Oh, Coolio, fantastic position. That's the MP9 playing for 1. Looking for the next one, but figure this one could have been a bit better there. So only gets 1 out of it. And the T side, they've traded both the frags. Alien taking them down here. AK's collected, upgrading from the Tech 9 or whatever Hooch might have had there. Where's that B side? The Molotov is a good one. Toss that one. Now I think it's slightly missed, but doesn't really matter. Alien with yet another one. He's cleaning up house on this B side all by himself. Torzy with a big green has rotated in, looking for a frag of his own. The T side start to move in it closer. There's Flea, the shot down. Alien. Torzy with the op takes down one, and Krisen, position now known, has a tough time here. How can he really even get into this? The Molotov, that's surely going to take him out. Either force him into the fight or just completely away from the bomb side, but will be the former. Take him down, and well, P5 round 4 picked up, and again, is damage being done here towards that CT side, so that even if they do get these rounds, you can see their economy at this point is still very much low-key. Like, they're just hanging in there barely. And with the binds, these ones. Now, I think this is the first round we've seen them on full rifles without any SMGs or FAMASs or anything like that, so P5, we'll see how they deal against this B side once again here. Bit of a cheeky angle here in mid, going for that boost, but looks to be a full-on contact play towards that B side. Julio, is he ready? The answer is no. Alien continues from the last round, finds yet another frag. Now smoke into window. This collar there, the Molotov is decent, however, Nickelback comes to the bomb and apparently goes a bit too far as well. Now, look at on the CTs, look at this. They're going for a save immediately here. They don't want anything to do with this. Just want to walk away here. It will be that round. Side of Winstrike, just like that, making it look quite easy with only a single frag needed. At this point, for the CT side to try and find a few frags out of this. They're still more concerned about their own money. Does make sense. So let them do that. Will be another, or will be the first round for the side of Winstrike. Himself on the board rather early, but did have a few few chances earlier on. Let's not forget about that one either. But there we go. Winstrike, the board, one to them. The CT's 4th place did save despite them having barely no money. They can still go for the buy purely because of the fact that they did save. Leave. I think he dropped one. Has the AK on him as well. Winstrike. Door first yet again. We're looking for a frag. Not allowed a single thing this time. The smoke is down. I'd like to set a Fleeve. He's gone a bit aggressive here. Go for a bit of something here. Will be a bit of a slow play here from this T side. Be taking their time, making sure not everything in this one. Them out. Like we're gonna be getting into a bit of a more normal Vertigo, where they just head towards that A site right now. Earlier rounds. Look at the CT side here a bit. You can see them, or they had a rematch out towards that B side for a few seconds there. The rotate got called in, and now it's all left on Coolio. However, this A site be under attack with 45 seconds left, and now headed in towards that A side will be one frag and immediately traded with CTs. We'll see how they fare off against them as Torzy has rotated in. The op has found a frag quickly, not even a chance to fire back in that one. A bit too quick on the trigger now. What do they do? They're stuck behind the smokes, not quite far away with 30 seconds remaining here. Time starting to become a bit of an issue about the op. Even better, Torzy has found yet another one. The nade's doing so much damage. Look at Chris and Alien. Neither one of them above 50 HP, and Torzy with yet another one. And there's Color finding the frag, or the final frag. Color be there to shut things down, and Budapest 5 living up to their name already, getting 5 on the board. A very quick start to this. Winstrike, it's been fairly okay at like getting themselves some of their objectives, like getting the bomb down, doing damage. However, the rounds, they're just not coming in as of right now, but we'll see how they go here. Any damage or being done. Puts both of those plays at one shot. Yeah, headshots coming in by now. Oh, this side. Playing extremely. It seemed like that A site not working for them, at least in that last round. B side did work quite a bit better, but Hooch, that is a quick shot there. Now, flashbang aligned, but oh, there's going to be another man pushing in. The flash is absolutely perfect, and Fleet, he's going to go down. A side has been opened up just like that. Winstrike, do they want to commit to this? These rotations could be made. They don't hear too much noise at A side just yet. Have no clue what's going on. Better choose to wait for a bit and bit of a fake from them as oh, they got moving back as well. This is actually really big. They're just completely abandoning that A site. They've left Hooch here with a scope. Getting a bit of noise. Oh no, oh, the CT's BP5, they know what's happening. They're going for the gamble stack towards that B site. Now it just depends, will they commit to that stack? Will that one smoke be enough? Right now, utility starts to come towards that B side, and smokes are coming down now. They know what's up, and now the T side need to put all of their top color going for frag. One has got it, and cool with the second one. 15 seconds. The T side, things are not going their way. The T side fake is not going well, and now towards that B side. It's got to be the one job. 10 seconds, time running out. Only hope is the frag, but lucky he can't find him. That smoke hiding behind the pillar. Coolio, all he has to do is run around, wait, and there it is. The round comes in. Few seconds could have made the difference with the smoke fading, but it will be yet another round of the side of BP5. Been destroying him half the time. That is a lucky. Oh, I've got 200 in the bank account after buying. I have no clue what I bought. Probably, yeah, Tech 9 armor. Or he bought armor and a flashbang and Tech 9 dropped over. That's how poor he is. Winstrike not looking too great right now. Where things can still change. But now, see how this goes. Hooch again. Same flashbang that they taught last round, and looking to change the pace a bit here, going through the smoke and fighting for that ramp control of the CTs. Behind the smokes as well, locked out of it. Corey, he's got a bit of an off angle here. His teammate gets taken down. Nickelback taken down the first man. Corey gonna be changing his position now, hiding behind the sandbags, looking for a frag there. He gets one, but immediately traded. Not gonna be getting away with that one just yet. This time at least. Well, T side speeding up and now headed towards the A side. Where Color waiting with his ult, finds frag number one. Looking for the next one, but unable to capitalize on that one. He said no over his position. Now looking for yet another one. Torzi in a lot of trouble. The up. Things are not looking too great for him. The nade nearly him down and out towards that A site. Oh, but Coolio, he's on the bomb side, and well, gonna be looking down the wrong way, as will be taken down out of the round. Winstrike's second one on the board here. They've got a chance to get started fully here. The CT side, you can see, despite the rounds, the advantage that they have found early on here. They're not gonna be looking too great here. The economical department. That's coming out from them. Trying to bait out the CT side with a few flashbangs. A bit of utility will be used here. Now, he'll be headed towards that B site again. A lot of teams fall into the bad habit of just only going towards that A side, basically, but Strike right now, they've been abusing B more than A. I mean, towards that B side, they've gotten more success in terms of getting the bomb down. Well, Strike will be going down yet again, and this round, it should be sealed just as the bomb goes down. There's only 40 seconds left. GT's worst enemy, the timer, and, well, apparently, gotta be going for the save. And at this point, makes sense. They've went for the force buy here. They've got a full eco coming up in the next round, so what do? Save the weapons that you have. You've got armor and upgraded pistols, a bit of utility on Corey as well. They'll be taking those into the next round instead. Sense. I have a chance down next round, and well, here we go. To that one, we'll see how things there. There you go. Winstrike round 3 peaked up and no casualties as well. Gives them a bit of a boost into their economy. see how they go here. See how they with this one again. They feel the same bias last round besides Coolio USP. Like the entire exactly the same besides the USB there. But B side gonna be going for a similar round here. Prison using a bit of utility in mid of the second flashes. Not a great one, but only there to try and PT side look away. But they've still got the boost here. Done this a few times already, not been spotted just yet. Round, so there's that nice element still added to it. Okay, very contact play towards that B side is going to be Kool-Aid to push in, going to get taken down now mid. B side tested both utility, but seems like that's all the T side will throw at it. Instead at A side, the flashbang coming out. Will have to be forfeited at some point now. This will be that point. The CTs. Let's see how the pistols. They were off against the AKs. Oil and up on the T side to start to head towards that A side. I'm gonna be a slight enemy. That made it absolutely perfect, and the wall bank even better. Bit of a trick for you guys. So picking up a few frags as well. A defense has been removed. Side away with 4 players. Lackey unable to upgrade his A or upgrade to an AK, but really matter that much, does it? With Winstrike now back in the game or in the game. A close one. CTs. Here, if their economy doesn't get stabilized at some point, I'm just gonna see this like half go entirely south for them. There's gonna be nothing but nothing but Winstrike getting around. That's like the worst case scenario at this point. But now towards that B side, it's gonna be cool with a push coming out. It's very audacious knowing that he said it just through utility at him. He found out timing in prison. He's not a timing of his own, finding one frag there, but Color immediately trading up, coming in as Alien picks up yet another one. Headed out towards that B bomb side now. There's only one man there making noise. And this Nickelback and Hooch, they're both making their way towards that A side of the bomb. That'll be a free plan coming in. Corey picking up the frag on the B side with a bit of a tag coming his way. Now with the bomb going down, the CTs, they don't know about it just yet. Now they do, but the smoke down the elevator connector area there. Well, the CTs, they've got the man advantage, however, the time, like always, is their worst enemy. If they don't move quickly, might get taken down. Nickelback will be removed. As Corey comes in, slides in it for the frag, and now the 1-on-3 with Hooch there. Clutch things out, has picked up a frag. Number one, the smoke is not a perfect one by any means, and Hooch picking up yet another one. Could be on for the 1-on-3, and now he's got 2 already. All he has to do is run away, and he's won the round. Fleeve, he's got no time into frag going his way. Hooch, a huge round coming out from him, and even survives at the end. That is big. Him. Match pause. I'm actually going to be quickly getting a bit of water. Hold on. Right, there we go. Back on time. And well, back into the game. The CTs once again are losing a bit of their economy. Losing their economy and down to pistols. Not gonna be a great chance at this. However, Coolio's gonna try and change things, and well, has found the entry for his team to make at least slightly more doable. But now we'll see how things go. Here's Nickelback making his way up towards the A side. Found a frag at number 1, but now there's that trade. The bomb being dropped out in the open as well. That will pose a threat to that T side here. Fleeve looking for a timing through that smoke, and AK picked up, and he's got 2 players right on the other side. There's one coming in prison, taken down. Alien watching long range with the op as Corey moves in, and well, from the smoke, Hooch emerges, only to be the next victim in the T side onto a single man. Zalian in a 1-on-4 with an AWP. He's a Like, wonderful play with that weapon. However, now he needs to just go above and beyond expectations. He might have been placed on him. However, he does not seem to really like his chances here. Like, he's not going aggressive at all. The CT side, they've basically stolen the round at this point. And going to be backing away completely, yeah. It will be the round for BP5. They're going to be sticking in the lead here, 7-5. Will it be the scoreline? Fantastic stuff from them. Really fantastic. Will be BP5. Nothing but pistols, basically. The only weapons that found frags were the pistols. Now they've picked up a few rifles. Or does he manage to pick up one as well? I don't know if they... don't think they remember where the final man's or final player's AK was. Just towards that B site. Pretty sure at least. No, don't think there's any of those cracks. Probably towards that B stairs. Could have been there. Doesn't really matter now. Only that's the wrong bracket. Hold on. I'll post it in the chat. Hold on. There you go. That's the correct bracket from the or from HLTV. There's the ESEA one as well, but that's the that's easier. The eyes, at least in my opinion, only shows what you need to see. But now, the next round here, inside, gonna be trying to get themselves back on the track here. So they've already got 5 rounds. That's okay, like okay scoreline considering how much they were down here. If Sangal lose the match and they're the eliminated order, no, they're not. They've still got another chance against the winner of this match. And then, if Sangal lose, moves that around to go to the finals. Sangal have another chance against the winner of this one. And then, if they lose that one, they're eliminated. Back into the game here. Elian has found himself a frag to open things up here. Do I understand Turkish or what? No, I don't. I just read the chat and I see English. I'm in. I can pick up some words. I can put context together every now and then as well. But in this round, it's going to be the T side making their way towards that A bomb side, finding themselves one frag. They're Fleet picking up one more as well. And Horsey as well. Now, Fleet cleaning them up, picking up 3 altogether. And Crizin in a 1-on-2 here is not looking too great for him. Especially the fact that the bomb is dropped, and yeah, he's just calling it quits in this round. Will be 8th for the side of BP5, and well, they are back on track here now. Few rounds in between for the side of Winstrike doesn't really matter that much to them with Budapest 5 now. Heading these rounds again, but the T side, their economy in a bit of a pickle, you could say. Gotta be the problem coming in from them here. Pistols, AKs. Well, if they don't win this one, it's basically gonna be just pistols. A bit of a fort. Actually, no, hold on. We'll see what's the last minute like. They could go for a few SMGs, maybe 1 AK. Depends on the one plan a bit. But in the next round, we'll see how things go. If they even lose this one. Now they have that B side. Good for 2-4-2 trade going in. They will be side making their way in. Smokes it down. CT's still being taken out of the round here as well. Absolutely fantastic from this Winstrike side right now. Going to pick up that bomb as well in T-spawn. Be careful, don't want to take any damage falling down. But a 2-on-2 now. Headed towards that A side towards the weights. And into the up they go. Hooch. Removing and leaving Crizin all alone while Fleet. This is very ambitious. He's going for the push all the way. He wants that information early on in Torsi. He's going to be playing a bit of a retake scenario here. Very passive in case he tries to go mid. Gonna leave his teammate to do the work from behind. Or they're not going towards that B site and just waiting here. Closing out that one area of the map and just playing retake together towards that A sub. Now with the smoke going down, you can see Horsey starts to move in. Fleeve as well will be following. However, he's not too sure. Bomb is now. Oh, there you go. Fleeve starts to move it in at Prison in the 1-on-2. Bomb down. got the time on his side here, but needs to find one frag rather quickly. If he can find that first one, he can just play around the fact that he's got the long range advantage. He can just hide behind the corners and run away. Prison, see how he deals with this one. Fleave, is he ready? Is now working around the corner, and it will be Fleave ready. CT side taking on it yet another one. 9-5. Getting close, but now at least with that bomb down, that's the least they needed here. That's the only thing they needed in order to have a chance in that last round of the half, and you can now see them. Weapons will be brought out. AKs, Galils, and a Mac 10. Bomb plant offering them a lot of help in that one. Now, get it out towards that B site. Only a single man currently there. In his way, it's gonna be lucky looking at a smoke as a T side, and instead make their way and purling towards mid, so not really paying attention to that much right now. And what's up? But there will be one man waiting for them on the other side. His collar in window. It has to be extremely careful not to walk out into the L there. Don't want to lose a fight like that. But Horsey, he's coming to sport here in mid. Has to find a frag and C side. You can see them into CT. There's gonna be another frag going for the CT side, looking for yet another one. Collar going back. Wide and what a swing! And apparently lucky, he's taken himself out of the equation, just dropping out of the map. Completely removing himself from the equation. And Corey has come in from the back lines to finish things off 10-5. Will be Budapest 5 with a very commanding lead here on the map pick of Winstrike. Oh, fantastic stuff during the first half from them. I don't know, I feel like I don't really know if it's Winstrike. I mean, they're still playing well. Like, the strats they're throwing out there, they work somewhat, but I don't even want to say, like, it's not... I think it's their fault that they're playing with a coach, like, who's just playing... He's playing alright. He's still in there. He's currently second or third on the scoreboard, and currently 9-11 in stats. We'll see it here, yeah. They just need a bit of something. Maybe it's the CT side. Maybe it's going to be a bit easier for them on that one. Try and bounce back into this. Like, if you win pistol, if you win the next 1 or 2 rounds, depending on if the EP5 side force into it or not. Something like that. That's the kind of variables you gotta account for just yet here. Well, basically, if they win those rounds as well on the Winstrike side, they're going to be able to, like, get a 10-8 or 8-10 immediately here, and then they're back in the game just like that. 10-8? Perhaps? Could be following the first, or the storyline from the first half where Winstrike kept forcing the first. I think they forced all the first 5 rounds, right? They won until they forced until they won a round, so it was 4-1 or 4-0, it turned 4-1 and then into a 6-1 half. Yeah, whatever. 12-5? Spicy. I mean, if it's 12-5, then a lot of it hangs on the first gun round there for the side of Budapest 5. And a Winstrike. I don't know. We'll see when we get to it. I think this intermission halftime pause is taking a bit. A few minutes here. Oh, well, there we go. As soon as you start to complain about it, we get back into the game here. So, we'll be getting into this now. And Budapest 5 put on the T side of a Vertigo instead. We'll see how they go. See how they get things going here. 1 or 2 sets of utility and a P250 on Torzy. Okay, hold on. I like this. Setting up early utility towards that A side. If I'm not mistaken, that's got to be going towards that crane position-ish. Right next to Alien as well. There you go. He's already got 1 frag over the next one. Tapping away USP. He's got 1 and 2. Looking for the third. Trying to go around the corner, but it's Felipe to take him down instead as the trades coming in. But the T side is still a down man. T side, despite the bomb being down, or the utility being down. They've not got themselves a good position. The bomb is down as well. They need to collect that at the CT. They've got 3 players on the other side, but the Glock way too many bullets, and it's coolly walking around the corner, picking that one up and running away to the east side. Now they've got an avenue out of the bomb site here. Just completely retreat and run away, and managed to force at least one of the players to rotate away from the A site. However, let's see if that is enough. They've still got a minute to play with here. A lot of time waste. Try and split the CT side players apart. Now they have been. Look at this one player on the A side. Nickelback, he's holding middle. He's quick rotate, but Lucky he's all the way on that B side. So they managed to get towards that bomb side and quickly get the bomb down. A huge chance here. Right. Got a chance. Well, there's the utility coming in. Now they know what the players are, and rotates are going to be made and out towards that A. So utility not doing any damage. Single HP from the Molotov. Now the P250 looking to tap away. Torres, he's got one, looking for the next one, trying to cover his teammate, but running out of bullets. And now he's got another one. And down to the one-on-one here. Nickelback using to go for the fight here and doing even more damage. Torres, 6 HP on him. A single bullet could do it, and there's the P2K. Nickelback gets the frag, and it will be the 6th for the side of Winstrike. That is such a close round. From what was a 2-on-3 to that 1-on-1 at the very end, and well, plenty of time to defuse the bomb. Winstrike picked themselves up that second pistol, but now the question is, will they force and apparently Fleeve? He's already answering my question with a statement. He's going out bringing it with the Galil. He decided, there you go, 4 Galils coming out immediately now. Goes to the entire thing of, are they going to be going for the, or are they going to win the round? If not, they might, or if they don't even get the bomb down, they all of them just perish without achieving anything in the round. You're going to be seeing something like a comeback from Winstrike. Like A10 at that point is very likely. So now into this one, and Alien, he's holding mid with an AWP. How's he got one of those already? What did I miss? He's got full armor and an AWP with the smoke. What? How many frags did he get in the last round? He only got 2, right? Yeah, he got 2 frags in the last round. He's got an AWP on him. What? Okay, never mind. Okay, it was dropped by Nickelback. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense now. It was so damn confusing how that is even possible. But right now, gotta be the worst case scenario here for that T side. They get absolutely nothing. CT side, they get themselves an AK. And a Galil as well. And right now, BP5, with nothing but pistols, are gonna try to go up against the might of Winstrike here. And well, nothing but rifles await them. Tomas and the Galil, sure, but the AWP and AK to counter that one. Those 2 weapons. And more than likely, it's going to be 10-8 here now. Out towards that. Ooh. Out towards mid or B. And hey, there's that Alien with the first frag, finding it with a nade. One man here now. He said we'll see how they manage to get anything out of this one. That's a quick shot. Torzy, a little bit of skill with the Desert Eagle. And very proficient with it. The instant headshots. Go where he goes. And well, there's another frag for Alien. Currently a shooting range towards ramp. Coming in on the action a bit as well. And one of the players in mid will be just Coolio 1-on-4. And things are not looking too great for him. He would, as one would imagine. Well, there you go. Be taken down off the round, and will be 10-8 scoreline. So that is basically, yeah, it's basically down to this round right now. How the half goes. If it's gonna be a close one, or will BP5 bounce back immediately here? Looking at the CT side, they've got quite a bit of money as well for those few rounds. But now, headed out towards that A side. There's one frag for the C side. Looking for, yes, another one to the Eagle from Alien. Not finding a single thing, but there's still one more on sandbags. Nuke, that's the perfect molly. That's the one you need to throw. And Hooch walking out into the open. We'll get himself taken down in the T side in a advantage. Headed towards that A side as well. Kristen turns around at the worst times towards the capitalize on that one. They make the way. A side plant the bomb, and with that Lackey should be calling it quits. Just toss Nickel back a weapon next round. Driven up towards Alien, he drops Nickel back with the AK. Depending if he's going to be hunted here, it will be finished, but he wants to take down Color at least. And now trying to run away from the escape, trying to escape fate as the T side. There's somewhere close by. Things like that will be the end of the round right about then. As Budapest 5 take round number 11. 3 players surviving. Getting slight profit after rebuying, I think. Can be like that. Be alright. He's still there on the CTs. Good for at least one more buy as well here. Everyone going down to basically nothing besides Lackey, who didn't manage to save that AK. Bring it into this one as well. We'll see how he and the rest of the CT side get things going in this round. And Hooch, oh, he's definitely not going to be getting it. Oh, and here is immediately taking down Hooch 51 HP. The nade is a perfect of what? Teammate is tagging? I think so. I have no clue about either way. T side for now have been kept at bay with the smokes down ramp. Looking for something. Oh, Nickelback has put it ahead of Torsten yet another smoke. Each one of those smokes buying about 15-20 seconds. Time here for the CT side to play around. They're still holding with that ramp control. They know the T side want to go for it. The smokes, they are the nuisance. And they're going to get another one to it. What? How many smokes are they going to toss towards ramp the T side? You can see they're getting, they're getting a bit angry at this point. The flashbang was there as well. They were waiting for that smoke to fade, and now they know what's happening. They know they're all towards that ramp, or at least quite a few of them are looking for the control. But Alien, he's already got one frag over the smoke, taking down the AWPer on the T side of the nade as well, going out 30 seconds. The T side, they have to commit to this at this point. But the CTs, they're still got 4 players or 3 players here. That flashbang now going out, trying to buy a bit more time, and the Molotovs are still there for the CTs. Nickelback, he's got one, I think, Lackey as well, but on the opposite side of the map. And Alien, he's holding an aggressive angle, finds the first man, looking for the next one. Round in the corner, there's the Molotov going down. The T side try and make their way, looking for frag. There's one behind the bomb site, got to be tagged down. Very low HP. I'm looking for these frags. 10 seconds left, and time is the worst enemy. Again, there it is. The round is done. That's one of the best rounds I've ever seen here. It's like one of the best CTs rounds I've ever seen. Purely off of the utility usage they had there. The smokes, they just kept tossing them. 4 smokes on ramp and the T side. After that, they had basically, what, 40 seconds left. They wasted 15, 20 seconds with those trying to come up ramp. There's Alien with an aggressive angle. T side have to be wary about him at that point. And then the Molotov as well to buy even more time, and they just don't get anywhere. It's a complete shutdown from the CT side, at least, like, tactically speaking. That's just ease to realize there. Fine. Fantastic. But now we'll be getting into yet another one here. East side. See what they can do here. Is they've got those AKs out once again. Ooh, nice little nade. Bounces back since it goes into the crevice of it. On that B side, Fleeve, he's got the opening frag towards that A side already, and that's what the T side need at this point. Otherwise, you can see the economy on them. Basically in the same situation the CT side were in the last one. So, reset very likely if they end up losing this one. However, they've already found a few frags to open things up towards that A side. Now, going to be keeping up the pace, headed towards that A bomb site with the smokes and the flashbang from Coolio. Trying to support them and going for the fights. CTs, oh, I like this. They're setting up their own utilities. They usually wait for the bomb to go down, but now they're fighting for them. Light control. The smokes are down to the CT side. They are ready, and Colin going to be planting the bomb, but will be denied by Lackey. in the smoke, knowing where the T-side player has gone off to, and now moment has to be collected. 50 seconds left. The T-side hold the advantage in numbers over the CT side. All they have to do is just wait for the smokes to fade, and this will be in their control. But now with the smokes time to fade, Alien, he's got one player on the railing and immediately removes Corey. A quick little flick there, like the adjustment, and oh, Krisen turning his head only to be taken down. Now there's that frag they needed here. The bomb can be collected in a second or so. And now there's Fleeve with one Alien. Good night. He's found one, but now the bomb again will be dropped down. And for the final frag will be Fleeve. The shot thing is down. Free by himself at that point. And well, the time quite low as well. So fantastic stuff by him. The shot thing is down there in 12 to 9. Budapest 5. Very close to taking this one. CTs. Ooh, okay. I like this. Very audacious, but they go for the force bite. Placing their eggs in a single basket here. On a map like Vertigo, things kind of go either way. Like, it's a very unexpected amount every now and then. Ram control. Yeah, most extreme cases you might just see 8 frags in about 10-15 seconds. Both teams decided to commit to that same ramp push. Now he's going to be taken down here, or slowed down quite a bit. Well, it's the CT side again, using utility towards that ramp area as well. Nickelback, he's still here as well, but ooh, Torzi this time. The better of the CTs here, or a bit of the CTs. Hooch has gone down over the smoke, and with that, they don't want to experience that ramp, folks, again, or don't want to go for that again. Instead, out towards that B. That's going to be lucky there. Corey will be there to trade. His teammate goes down, and now the man advantage is on the T side here. Using a bit of utility, the flashbangs and the rotates are already there. The CT side are going to try and buy as much time as possible. Headed towards that B. That's Prison close by. Alien a bit further away, but has found a frag as well. But here's one more on the bomb side. Nickelback has dropped the bomb in the T side in a his position out towards that side. And oh, where's the slightest gap? He spotted him. Now the T side go for a double peek at that point, and they could find the final man, but Alien will be taken down as Torzi jumps across into victory. Round 13. EP5 continue this T side now. Continue their way from the first round, or first half. Basically everyone on their side of performing. Like, you can see 3 of the players, 18, 18, 19. Julian, Corey, slightly lagging behind, but well, gonna be just fine. That nade is a decent one, however, a bit too late as the CTs. Oh, this is a round you don't see that often, but going for a bit of a push into T-spawn, and we'll see quite a lot of frags coming in about 5 seconds. Fine, well, there they go. Or managed to get themselves one frag, lucky in 1 on 4. I got more than a bit of damage. As it will be BP5 getting round number 14. Fantastic stuff. Getting themselves yet another one on the board. And now the CTs. This is their wake-up call here. The final chance to get back into the game here, unless they want to try and fight for overtime. The buy that would be consisting of mostly SMGs, I think. And now into mid, I'm pretty sure that's quick smoke towards that window position. Or like behind the CT, whatever it is. That now, he decided going out towards that B-bomb, so it's going to be 2 flashbangs going in. Lucky with frag number 1, looking to hide behind the default boxes. Not Corey, he's there, taking down him. Some of those defenders, and there's Torzi from a long range angle will be able to be taken down. He gets another one. Elia has come in well for the CT. He's trying to bail him out here, but now into a 1-on-2. The Hooch, everyone on the case, the CT side, they just keep on trading. One player comes in, there's that second one right away swinging in, but now it's going to be onto Nickelback to try and trade his teammate, trying to collect it 1-on-1 again. Fleeve long range, and 4 takes the better. And the CT side lives to see yet another day without match point against them. Instead, PP5. Now they're going to be feeling the effects of that economy, or at least start to feel them. See them going down to really no money in the bank for any of them. And yeah, most anyone has is 300. Total 6 of those players. And P5 things ain't looking that great for them here. They end up losing this one. This is still a thematic of Winstrike, so BP5 in the lead as they are now. Is he very good at sign for them, especially headed into the Nuke, which is their map pick. It's not a bad map for Winstrike even, or either. Things at that point could go either way. Now, headed into this next segment of the round. Cooler picks up the woman headed towards that A side. The T side finding a few frags. Cooler double entry. Now with that smoke going down, the CTs, all their hopes and dreams resting on a single man. Nickelback. Well, say his name and he's gone. 1-on-4. Lackey left alone with an MP9. He basically needs a Herculean clutch out of this one. Cannot take even damage. Otherwise, at that point, it's going to be looking so damn bad for him. But now headed out in that smoke, scoring on the other side. The first man to get taken down at M4 will be upgraded into. And now the second one as well. What a shot coming out from him. And now the 1-on-2. But there he's Torzy walking in with the AWP. He's got no fear in his eyes. He knows he's winning the frag. Or he knows he's winning the fight. Does exactly that. Will be round 15 for Budapest 5. That the economy would have been absolutely horrific for them if they had lost that one. Would have been the chance for Winstrike to get back into this and try and tie things up. However, that's not the case. Instead, it's map point for Budapest 5. Here on Vertigo. First map of the series. Now, be up against those pistols here. Kind of be seeing what the CT side can muster up. Two plays towards that A side right now, taking it very, very slow. B side making their way in, but okay, that's the CTs making rotations here. They gotta be having Prison in rotate in 4-man defense here. Of course, that A side will be Flea fighting against them as the first man in. Looking for some damage. That made though. Hold on, look at that one. It's a very good one, and Corey gotta be taken down because of it. T side into 4-on-5. However, the weapon advantage still there in a big way. Only pistols on the CT side, and now looking at the frags. Will be yet another one for Elian. A bit of a roll here in this round, but Torzy, he's waiting. He's holding close. The CT side are further away, but now getting closer. Budapest 5. Time going to be against them. 45 seconds left on the clock, and they start to make their way into this round. But Kohler, he's barely there to give them that chance. 3 frags already. And he's single-handedly making all the difference. He's looking to pick up frag number 4 as well, but it's Nickelback that defend that A side. 30 seconds remain. AK picking up no bullets. Deagle has to go for it. He has to hit the shots here, but cannot get him. Instead, it will be taken down on 1-on-2 from Lackey coming up from the flank. A very quick one, may not be maybe unexpected, but Torzy, he's looking. And third round, what a shot from Lackey. What is that? And now 15 seconds. Julie, he has to plant that bomb. He cannot go towards that beast. I gotta try and fake it. And now, Lackey comes around the corner with the open. Is gonna be Coolio to win out the frag, win out the duel. And map number 1 goes to favor of Budapest 5. Will be them stealing away Vertigo here. Headed into our second map of Nuke, which is the mapping of Budapest 5 as well. That has left us on a Well, at first up did leave us in a really interesting situation. Well, is BP5 taking that first map and now heading into the second one? Will be their map pick as well. However, it's not a map Winstrike can't play. They've played this 18 times in the last 3 months, like I did mention before the that break. That is 3 times more than BP5 have. Only played a total of 6, or like 18 Winstrike. So it's a bit of a audacious hit coming out. Like, it's the most played map with the side of Winstrike, so definitely good on this. We'll see how this goes. And now we got to be getting into this one. The pistol round getting live on the T side of Budapest 5. We'll see what they can. For us here, it's got to be some fantastic. It's going to be a fantastic match for sure. That's what I know. But try to force it onto a third one is the question. We do go all the way to our third map. Would be Train as the decider. So nope, not into this one. He's had to make their way out towards that ramp area. There's a single man. B. For some frags, nothing happening just yet, which is a bit of a surprise given how much map control the T side have found themselves here, and now headed towards that B side. 2 players are there. Lackey, Alien are there down the way. He's got one. Look at the next one. It's going to be Alien here to find the first frag of the CT side. Looking for the next one around the corner. Nickelback has it in. 2 players coming down, and Nickelback got 2 and a third. He's gone huge immediately to start off this round here, start off the half at the C side. They are getting nothing out of this. They got themselves towards that B side, but immediately shot down as they go down. Nickelback in the P2K. He's stepping up once again. Did so in a Vertigo on the pistol round, and now got himself another one. Bit of a highlight. 3 headshots coming in very quickly there. On the T side. Get the bomb down. Now we'll see how this T side can do here in this next round. That's a it's gonna be interesting. Say the least here, and well, back he's new from the last one. Huge with MP9 joining in on the front. You don't even see that much further. MP9, but look at this. The frags are coming in. The T side, they're doing so much damage in this one. A bit more there on the Christian pot. Early enough to find a frag, but still 3 frags with nothing but pistols. A huge one for the T side there. Hell yeah. That's fantastic stuff by the side of Budapest 5. Now, do this one. 5 AKs coming out from them. It's a full eco, and actually, the other they have as well. Flea's the only one missing major utility. Fantastic stuff. Themselves this much here. Planning out the instead of plan here. Corey's been spotted outside the smokes as well. They're down there to the CT side, making rotations accordingly. And now in ramp, their stores finding frag. But one Lackey is taking down through that smoke and heading towards that round B push area, whatever that is. Fuller finding himself yet another one. The rotates being taken down and taken care of. A 5-on-3 here, favoring the C side of Budapest 5 and 2 plays. And down towards that B side will be huge. Looking for a frag from the back lines, but Flea, he's ready, surviving with 2 HP. The MP9 doing a lot of damage, however. For another one, down towards that B-side, huge with the Famas from the back. Has found yet another one, and now looking for a more by Corey from the smoke. He emerges with 1 and 2, finishing off the round. For him to deliver the final on with that one. Training to an AWP there, tossing it over to his teammate. Budapest 5 there quickly on the scoreboard. One hell of a start out from the side of Budapest 5 here immediately. The fact that they only let Winstrike get 2 rounds instead of like 3 or 4 that you might expect here on the side of Nuke, or this side of Nuke. They've got no money at all immediately here. Kristen, he's the only one who's got anything better than a pistol, but apparently Alien, he only needs a pistol. Taking down Fuller very quickly. They're removing him from the round. Back to their bench. Dead, and that's it. Coming out. Possibly even a bit more, but now Budapest 5. B side down towards the lobby area. No one's going far just yet. Now the side advantage. However, that's highly doubt that's gonna end that away, despite else that in for armor and whatnot. The AK should be more than enough, but now headed towards ramp where the will be tested for it. Even the Eagle of Alien, not even running his teammates, it's a bit slow in the trade as well. We expected to cover him there, but those not. And now the T side have taken control of that B side completely. The Molotov goes down, it cannot be disturbed from the. However, Nickelback, he's just taken the open. He's looking away from his responsibilities. He's going to try and save that instead. Has a pretty decent hold from around like this, where he force basically everything. Alien gets a few frags. Yeah, save. And it's going to be 1900 loss bonus for the CTs. Guessing it's going to be a few upgraded pistols. Nickelback going to try and go for some kind of an aggressive peek with the op. Alien, I would have be there in case. That one back in case his teammate bends to the side here. But now 300 in T-spawn. Nickelback can be flashy or Nuke. Let's see if he will be taken down. It's around the corner. It will be one as Corey going down. Well, that one. It should be Budapest 5. Second one, and there it is. Very quickly having tied things up. Not wasting any time getting themselves established on the T side of Nuke. Well, I know Budapest 5, they're fairly good on Nuke. Like even in regular season of Advanced, I've asked them a few times on this map. Those matches, I think they were a bit like a bit of a hit or miss type of ask me, but I don't know, right now it seems like they're taking the initiative with Corey already finding 1 and 2, looking for yet another one. He overlooked here. He's in a 1-on-5. He gets 1, but that's the end of him. The Hooch Saga turns to dust after 1 frag. With that, will be Budapest 5 in the lead very quickly. But the CT side having gone for those ecos. They got themselves the weapon. Winstrike having gone for those ecos have got themselves the weapons out again. So, you know, they get things going here instead. Enforce. Violence enforce as well. We'll see that weapon too often, but I prefer that over the normal M4. I am the minority, by the way. Of course, that ace I was prison. A4 finding first frag. T-side still around the corner. Cooley has found 1, and the entries keep on coming. The T-side not stopping anytime soon. This is ET is being down one after another. Blue on the kill feed. And at the moment, look at how much damage is still being done here towards that T side. Like, 3 of the players, 40 HP each. Now, if Torsey manages to get taken down here, there's a chance that he will be immediately taken down after he finds a single frag out of it. So, Hail comes to an end once again. But Budapest 5 with number 4. The first gun round of the game doesn't really, or like the first real gun round of the game doesn't go the way of like, at all. But down here now, looking for another one. The pistols, they always pose a threat. On or at CT regarding maps like Nuke and Trade. The last map of the series if we go for a third one. And 1 HP, it's got to be feeling a bit right about now. Right, making their way down towards that lower bomb, so it's got to be nickeled back along with whoever that is on there. It's going to be lacking going up the swing, got to be baited in, but however, apparently Nickelback still good for 1. I thought he was going to be taken down. It looked like the T-side were ready for it. Now, the single man isn't not able to get anything more out of it either. The Budapest 5 with round number 5. So, already living up to their name, same as on Vertigo. 5 very quickly on the board, however, this time. 4 line it. 5-1 instead of 5-2. But Here we go, T-side. Be tested once again, or should I say Winstrike will be tested once again to see if they can get themselves started here. Oh, he's got to be a quick pinch into the lobby. Look at that, there's one frag for Cooley, and just shutting the door as well. He's a gentleman. Alien on the other side of where that was, huge. Slide there. This one. East side making their way. Did he go up there apparently? Ready. Oh. Side, and well, the smoke's now being down, landing. The T side quite a bit of control, but you can still see Penalty being lined up by the T side here towards it. He's got a heaven smoke. That's a different line I've not seen before, but still landing into heaven. That's all that matters in the T side, and out making their way out towards that bump. There will be one CT waiting here as Prison. He's down the first man, fully blinded. Somehow managing to stay alive here for a bit longer, but the T side are now going away from him and the lobby. I need to be careful here. Got the bomb, but his teammate will be joining him towards he comes in with the AWP. Side. Basically relying on Coolio about now just to find themselves something, and he's towards that B site, so he's going to be waiting there, but time is always the worst enemy of every one of these teams. But oh, Lackey, look at this. Oh, he's going to find him. Or not. No, he's going down towards that B side. It's Coolio making a bit of noise here on the ramp, and they're looking for the frag. It will be a CT side to get the first one. Now being spotted, and now spotting the T side as well. There's going to be Torty taking it down to a single man. Looking for one more. He's got that one, but the CT side, they're already on his case. Even if he plants that bomb, he's got no chance, no time. Will be the end of the round, and Elliot going to try and take him down as well. Fighting for his life, but doesn't manage to take him. I'll upgrade to the M4 though. Able to do that at this time. That will be a Winstrike. Very scary, very sloppy, but they do manage to get themselves a round number 3 on the board. And that's all that matters at this point. Get yourself started, establish some kind of an economy. On the T side, look at which they're starting this round of already down towards that B side, down the vents and looking for a frag. Lackey has been spotted on the ramp, doing a bit of damage onto Fleet. For him, no. He's got the off. He's got a secondary up. What is this? The T side double open, diving towards vents with a bomb. Oh, I've got some balls to even go for that kind of a play there. Look at this. It's apparently worked out, so goes to them here. 2-on-5 with the CTs, and well, doesn't look like they've got too much of a chance. Dorsey, he's spotted one of the players outside. Will be Prison. Fight for survival. An MP7 on him. Win him. Trying to cover him like that. Comes to an end. 5 on the T side already. 8 stuff from them. Now into this one, does a quick walk towards that venter. It drops right there. He should have a chance if they really wanted to. They could go outside or they could go into that vent without being spotted that easily. But going down towards that lower area towards it with his op scoping in. That mini position, and now comes from there. Nickelback waiting in garage. But now starting to pressure him, and a few frags going to CT's way, apparently. Nickelback will be taken down there. Where's that outside area? And well, patience. Worked out the teeth to get away with another frag. Back onto a 3-on-3 uneven situation on the board. How with the weaponry. For that T10, the map control they've found here. The CTs, they are aware of it. They know they can go for that hell position, or towards that hell position. And Prison, he's found 2. Drops that bomb, and color is all that remains. Goes, it's going to be a huge point in this one, but hitting on the bomb side, Lackey is joining him. Waiting 30 seconds remaining. Does not seem to move at all. He knows he's coming from heaven. 5-7 taps away, but the headshot comes in. Player takes him down. However, will he expect the Lackey so close by? He goes for the swing. Find some kind of information. He wants to know where the final player is, but Lackey's walking out with the 5-7. Taps away. Nearly was it up, but does manage to get him in the end. And Winstrike with nothing but pistols. They managed to steal themselves another round. Fourth one on the board. That is a bit of a shot coming out. Right then. There, but... well, it doesn't matter. Winstrike starting things off a bit slow once again. Same as on Vertigo. Now it's... I don't want to see this go the same way as Vertigo. Like, they started on the T side, which most people probably say is the favorite on Vertigo. As well. Or no. We'll see how this goes. He's heading out now towards that A-side. Who's with one? Look at the next one. It slams the smoke, trying to get. He needs more frags. He can't get the CT side. They're shutting down absolutely everyone here into a 2-on-4. The Opus coming. Alien. He's not missed a beat and down to a single man here. Torzy on the bomb side, looking for the frag, and he. Oh, Alien! No! He's gonna be humiliated here. And to Torzy's will. Looking for even more plays. He's looking for any frags he can get, but he doesn't see anyone. And there it is. The knife comes out. Torzy playing with his food and now tries to pick the CT side. See if they swallow it. Not back. He knew he was towards that A side, but he's still down that vent. And Torzy, he's got another one. To a 1-on-2. And if he wins this, I have no idea what to even say. This is one of the best clutches probably would have ever seen. There's still 2 more players needed to be taken down here. One of them awaits in vents and now dropping down. Torzy, what? What a shot is... what is that? Dumbfounded at this point. And oh no, Lackey. He's bought it. He knows. He doesn't know. He does not know. And Torzy, he's towards that A site, planting that bomb and into the 1-on-1. Starting things off with a knife to start the 1-on-4. He's got the op. He's got the idea. He knows where Lackey went. He realized the A site is clear, so it has to have gone towards that B, and now the utility comes in. All he has to do is wait. Waits and waits for the prey to come in. Bomb is planted for him. All he has to do is wait for that tap. No smoke or flashbang on Lackey. Has to tap that bomb to try and get him out into the open. There it is. And then Torzy starts to move in the open. Looking for it, and he's got him. Torzy! What a 1-on-4. What a round coming out from him. Absolutely insane. That is... I'm at a loss for words. That is absolutely insane. That's the only word I can think of. A 1-on-4. Started with a knife. I've got 2 words right under there. Holy shit. Torzy is a god. Wow. Oh, damn, that is... that is something else entirely. Right now, Budapest 5, this T side. Revitalize here, taking their time. The CTs might have found the entry. We're out of round like this. Try and get back into this one. That may have happened, but we gotta move on from that for now. Well, T side. For the frags. Have an A push coming out from them. Gotta be careful the smoke goes down, but he can still spam it. It's not a smoke, or it's not a wall by any means. And well, that go. Ellen was 1 and the T side it down to 2 players. Again, at A side now. Torzy plants the bomb. Covering him. Put up the C. All of them moving at the same time. Another smoke into midi, and oh, Eagle from Alien. He gets 1 and down to a single man, but Alien, his Deagle. And even the strongest of men to his will gets 5 on the board for that CT side. There'll be another one. Winstrike, and it's bouncing back immediately after a round like that. Fantastic. side not going to be given up just because of a single round lost. Yo, timeout being called as well for the side, I'm guessing. DP5 with them now facing the risk of being reset here. They've got themselves another one. Torzi's probably they're planning with to go for that AWP at this point. If he does choose to go for it, it means he's only got half armor or no utility. Half armor, no utility, or no armor and a bit of utility. So okay as well. Yeah, there you go. Good be ball. That one, the moment he picked it up. Hello. Go. Someone finally decides to go back for that one, and now they've got a bit of a change of plan, like a bit of a set piece coming out here. Trying to get that map control immediately, and while shooting out some of the windows as well. Some noise to make the CT side confused. Happening, however, Coolio, he's lined up a smoke towards Mini already here, so bit of his weight. Have some utility. And in the T spawn as well. Even lining up those outside smokes as well. Kind of a nickel back there to receive said smokes again. Light contention on the T. Set the Molotov a bit too late here. Now down towards that position. Will be a flashbang. Nickelback outside, so sees no one. Oh, the CT's got to be a bit more wary of outside and the ramp. Time again. It will be made issues with the CTs are for that C-hook. Now they choose to go out towards that A. So utility starts to come in. It appears to be a ramp coming out here. Double fake. First towards outside and now towards that A side, but will be a frag with a Molotov. Aki from the grave. He strikes, finds one to play right behind him in radio, and it's got to be huge to take down two. Onto a single man at a time. Always an issue, and it will be Elliot to shut things down, finishing it off completely. Round number 6 up for the side of Winstrike. Another great round for them. I want a bit more decisive. That's what they need here. Speak of the last few rounds. 8-7 the best we can, or we're looking at is that, or 9-6. Go. Now it's inside. They can do. Hooch and Alien already finding a few frags for the CTs. Looking for another one. That's on spot there, finding players ahead and out towards that lobby position. Krisen chasing down the final few. A single man will be taken down. There you go. Removed at 7-7. Things have been tied up here. Yet again. Headed into the final round of the first half. It's an 8-7 half. That's for sure, but which team will be taking the lead at halftime is the question. 5 AKs against the double up on the CT side, which is the first time we've seen this in the first half. Bit of a miss molly, but it's not going to affect the outcome of the round. Even not looking like he wants to push out too far, but there he is, still finding a frag from us with the Molotov. It's been a bit of a miss, but now what the T side can do from this advantage. The mysteries of the world. Anyone there? No one in there, however. Now seeming like they're going to be grouping up, and Lackey holding this ramp position, and at the C side, be walking straight into it. There is Coolio, and there was Coolio now. Whereas Ramp going to be looking for another frag with the T side. Their way in or out of it, but Fleet be picked off the air, plucked off of the round. Walking into Elian, the second off on the CT side, will be taken down after finding one. Corey entering that A side. There's going to be another man here. Krisen, 5 HP is on him, but still finds another frag. Trying to be built through the wall towards the 1-on-3 and needs to clutch out a huge round here. Back, moving into heaven, making a bit of noise as well, making sure the T-side know where he is, and there's Lackey. Finds the final frag, and it will be the 8-7 for the side of Winstrike, so a recovery for the side of Winstrike there in that half. Got it down, I think 5-2. I think that was the scoreline at one point. Yeah, looking at 5-2, 3, then 8-4. Right, pick up a few more rounds at the end, so 7-4, excuse me. Winstrike pick up a few more rounds. For them. Very good recovery from them. You're seeing how they fare on the T side of Nuke against the full squad of Budapest 5 and them playing with their coach. Might affect things, however, I mean, which they was a professional player before he turned into a coach, so he definitely knows the map. He's been playing this for quite a while. See how he how well he remembers how to play this map. Vertigo was still alright. He was there, he did his, I mean, I guess he did his job. He was at the bottom of the scoreboard on the server, but still wasn't that, or wasn't as bad as some others. Alright, I guess. Side of Nuke, he has to be better. To hit his shots. Now, do I, hold on. Okay, right now he's got 10, he's gone 10 to 15 at this point. So yeah. Ryan in the middle of his team. Bellion 13, Cruising 12. Aki 10 and Nickelback at 7. The Budapest 5 side. Just a Forzy 12 to 13, Colin Fleet. So everyone's very even in terms of frags right now. Both these teams. Go. Set up a bit. Gonna be getting this one very shortly, so see how go from there. And if you guys have any predictions who's gonna win this, what will happen, I want to know. I've been seeing both Winstrike taking this one. Budapest 5 taking this one. You can actually hold on. I don't know if Eka is here or not. Eka, you get a poll going on if you're here. I don't know. Please, but no clue. Get a bit of that moderator power going on. But yeah. Enough. It definitely is. At that point, yeah, it's a break. We're waiting for the teams to ready up at this point. A ESEA intermission in between halves. About a few minutes. I don't know. The teams decide to ready up. Someone might be taking a bit of a break, just getting some water. Nature calling. Who knows? Be whatever, but take more than, I don't know, 5 minutes. Usually takes about 20 seconds to a minute. I just want to make sure everyone is ready and comfortable. Everyone's on the same page. You think they might have on the enemy team, like right now, Budapest 5, with them picking this map? I'm guessing they've at least a bit of, research on this side of Winstrike. They're comfortable to pick the map, so. And well, there we go. Getting back into the game. Second half now beginning. Winstrike. side. Like, what are they doing? It's just standard stuff whenever anyone's playing not ESEA. Just basically we don't see, but there's thing on the screen that says ready and not ready. Waiting for the teams. And now we have gone back into the second half, and well, got to be seeing Winstrike with one set of utility, Alien with a P250 raid ball setup. Well, see how that fares, and apparently already starting to produce results. Fleeve taken down and a mini smoke coming in from Crescent. That's going to allow the T side a lot of control outside, especially with the fact that they just took a down Fleeve. The flashbang now goes in. That a side. Out towards that position. Lackey, he's kind of the next man to find a frag. Coolio removed, taking it down. It's right. I've seen this before from teams like Nine, where they just rush outside. They've got that mini smoke. It's going to be a split towards that B site instead, and Torzy, he's there to try and remove them from the round. Now, Elliot is still looking for frags. He's still hunting for them. He's taking down two at this point and looking for yet another one. He is Torzy down towards that lower side. SB, he's got one. Looking for more. Still knows there's fence. Alien making a bit of noise. It only makes the CD side focus on him, trying to pick out the lone wolf. One separated from the pack. And well, there it is. Winstrike gets another one, but Corey got a chance in this one. However, the time very low at this point. Corey just going to try and chase him down, trying to find any frags he can, but the round should be done at this point already. And he spotted the final man, looking for the frag. The USP taps away. Struggling a bit, but there it is. The headshot comes in. Alien sacrificing himself for the greater good. Alright. Alright. Do this. Nope. Nope. Nothing like that in chat, please. Bit of a time, man, but please stop. I'd rather not have any bullshit in the chat. Alright, Horselover. Would you like to calm down? Thank you. Not very cool, but wait. Reckon this one should have a easy task. Definitely back to the order down towards that B-bomb site. Now, wait for another one. Forward Winstrike. Round number 10. They can do here. They've got one and two, apparently. Making its way to 5-on-3 here. Plants that bomb. They've got a few AKs with the CTs. I'm not a fan of this little corner from a ramp because of the fact they've got basically nothing. Where's that beat? Or they've got nothing in terms of map control. That we think they're going to be walking into the crossfire to the T side. Have it set up and it's not going their way. It's 1-on-2. Very quickly turning from 3-on-5. Go left alone here. Waiting, but Coolio is going to be running away instead, forfeiting a round of 10 for the side of Winstrike. See them getting another one here. There you go. Stop and hold. The round to end, and there you go. No more. No death threats. Just these are the rules. Just don't be a dumbass, please. Oh, they don't have any sort of toxicity here. Here for the good vibes. Chill. A laugh. Head of B. Fine, but now this one, Winstrike. They've got themselves the advantage once again, as one would guess. The Mark 10s. That's fun a few, but the CT side are basically all stacked on ramp at this point. What a change there. But the bomb making its way towards that A site any second now. Lucky there. The digits with Nickel back. The first man to hold for this rotate. And well, I just walk into it if they're not careful now. Has been spotted and ooh, Torzy. Nice little shot there coming up from him. Has taken down one. 1-3. However, the they go for this if they really want to at least send out towards the color. Maybe try and save the AK. That would be a bit of a bonus. But and well, there is Color going out with a Mach 10, finding one frag already been traded. Actually, with one, and yeah, there's got to be the AK saved in T-spawn. It's not T-spawn. Coolio will be saving that one and into this next round instead. Winstrike now round 11 picked up. TTs with the fact I think they forced into earlier rounds. They definitely had to, otherwise they would have had a gun around in the previous one. Will now have their weapons out. The first gun round off the half comes in. Nickelback is on a Mach 10. Get up there, but it is what it is. And we'll welcome that one. And now T-side are making their way outside. Smokes it down and very quickly make their way towards that secret position. Just going down the stairs and on the steep side now. Quite a lot of fun here. Smoke is... That is his Color. Buying some time. But apparently... Here. He's found a frag already on the CTs. They can do before he's here, he was there, and now he has been removed. Be even more T-side players swarming outside and going into heaven. That's just one of the weirdest rounds I've ever seen, but it's working out in a fantastic way so far, with Horsey being surrounded. Either the only way at heaven position, but has to be careful not to be taken down. In the meantime, Color has come in from secret, taking one, upgrading AK, and that A side has been forfeited away. Is very much still in play. Torzy, as he walks out of this one, has to be careful not to be taken down, as Alien is waiting on the other side. It will be time to find the flag. CT's Ickle here. Go for this. Do they want to save? Either the safe call would be a safe bet. The hunt now. Man on Silo, Hooch is on it. Ready for this frag. In, but is already faded. Now only one AK can be saved at this point. That and the CTs. Now still they're on the hunt. It's got to be lucky here, headed towards T-spawn, running all the way in, all the way indeed. We have enough time. I can get W the entire way and will not. It is. Well, but for the side of Winstrike, and now I think it's as a. Actually, continuing from the last half at the end of it, it's an 8-round win streak for Winstrike. 7-4 at some point and out. Where they've completely turned the tides. 4-0 on the C side, flawless so far. The last 4 of the first half as well going their way, so. Great stuff from them. Now we're going to be headed into another round here. Seeing what the T side have in store against the CT. Like, right now, starting to get a bit worried for the side of Budapest. Still 5 rounds is not anything big to be worried about. It's not a huge loss. Still very much doable, especially on the CT side of Nuke. Like the Winstrike taking the rounds pretty effortlessly. A doubt in my mind here for the side of Budapest 5. Now, outside utility will be used, trying to flush them out of position. Only for the CT side, no one is behind that red container. No one can be forced out of position, and now trying to way in. Some mid smoke being lined up again. Or, like the T side want to go for this outside control, and they're going for like extremely deep alpha control. That flashbang being used, and well, there's another smoke towards that hell position. You don't see Bo3 fighting for his life here. About to. There you see that smoke finally coming into play. Go for a bit of a spray, Bo3. Be pressurized. That have managed to get control of outside, but a lot of people should come together at the same time. You lose some of map control, you take map control elsewhere. I need to figure out how to say that. But now CT side are going to be holding that A side together in Color with his second frag. Drops that bomb, but there's Alien swinging in to try and save his team. 35 seconds remaining. Bomb has been picked up. Looking for yet another one. With the player in heaven. They could still go towards that B side if they wanted to. Oh, Coolio, he's making a rotation. Nickel back in heaven. He's found the frag, and that's the opening they needed. They heard Coolio down the vents. Now they know they can have that A side under lock and key, and there it is, walking into just Rooting up the vents and into his demise. Nickelback removes him. Round number 13 for Winstrike. Side of Nuke. Going so well for the side of Winstrike right now. Alright. Back into this. Looking for some kind of an opening for the CT side to aid them in this round. We'll see. Even get one of these, or one of those. We've already going down to 21. Smoke. Doubt that's the one he wanted, but again, similar type of early utility towards that outside position. Flush them out of position with the Molotovs. Try and find an advantage. That's all the T side want to do here. Like, they want to get themselves an advantage, and from there they want to keep on moving head in these rounds. If you get an advantage, if the CT side like even slightly hesitates on the rotates, even if they're a bit unsure, that might cost them an entire round. However, that is I think quite rare to cost them the entire round from that one. Solid chance. Bring it back. Nickelback though. Nice little frag through the smoke. Lucky spray, but he's still got in now. Looking for another frag, but alert. Found something, an alien. He's trapped in the corner here. Tossing the orb to Crescent, the Bogdan. Ball comes in and lobby. There's gotta be a frag waiting for the C side, and huge call between two players and a sandwich of the CTs and color on that A side. He's got another frag, and now it's starting to look very dire for the T side here. But alien, he's got one more, leaving Crescent alone. Look at the time. There's no chance or Elliot or Crescent to clutch this one out, and he's going to be chased down. Damage being done. Oh, that's good. Good spray coming out, and right on top of him, the box. And well, there's one frag for Crescent. The no-scope connects, but right behind and remove him. Budapest 5 get round number 8. Their first one. TT side. That puts an end to 9 or to a 9 round streak for Winstrike. Was 8. 7 4 and now 14. Hoping to pick up a bit of momentum in this round. Would it be the one to do so in? As you can see, the T side, the remaining economy on them, it is not there. They can go for maybe 1 AK unlucky if they get a bomb down. That next one, or maybe just drop an AK over. So, best call for them in this one. If they were to lose this one, would be save 1 or 2 of those AKs. You go for half by the next one. Be somewhat realistic, assuming the CT defense goes as planned here. Out in towards ramp, Lucky leads the charge. The CT side will be waiting on the other side. Julio jumping onto the box and cashing out the CTs or T side in the opener. Now utility coming in towards that ace. Molotov is there and leads on the top away. He's got 1 and 2 before being burnt to crisp. Nickelback is going to be the next one. The pressure here on Collar. He's moving in between those 2 angles, taking down yet another one, but Alien on 2 HP, making his way down towards that lower bomb site, and be trying to find some kind of salvation in this one. But there's Coolio on the rotate. He finds him, moves him, and 9, 13, Budapest 5. Now they have that chance. Eastside economy, it's been clawed away at. Past 3 rounds, they've been able to do enough damage and completely wreck it. Eastside down to pistols, BP5. Now have a chance. This is the chance that they need. Now, to outside, a nade goes out, trying to do some damage, and well, we'll see if they can find it. Or will the T side find some kind of a... Hey, that's them in this one. Best way for them to do anything in this one is basically just find 1 lucky opening. Hope the CT side just completely forget how to play the game. And oh, Alien, it's so crisp right now. Like everyone on Winstrike has been. Everyone on the server has been very crisp. And Torzy, with the op, he's got 1 and 2. He's not missing. Is it Already starting to shoot away at the T side, trying to cross outside. And well, now it's going to be pressured a bit. Corey, I get it behind, but will be timed down. Prison. The spam is decent, but nowhere near enough damage to take down the man. Towards the outside control. And now with the bomb being dropped, it's got to be the round over 100%. Or like 99, but Prison, don't think that 1% is this time, and no, it's not. It'll be round number 10, Budapest 5 hitting double digits here on Nuke. Getting closer to that 2-0 victory here, but still need to claw the way back from a 3-round deficit. This one, once again, Winstrike have the weapons out. One of them a Mach 10 and one a Galil. How that affects things, it even does. Side will be taken over by the side of Winstrike in very early phase. Very early smokes down. Well, they're going to be making their way down towards that B site as well. Essentially, be going up against Collar there in vents, and now looking for the flag, looking for some kind of a damage. He's going to C side's way. Alien, he's managed to make his way away from the BT side completely. Collar, they're trying to chase him down, but on the other side, we'll see if that timing does suit him. And oh, the timing is the best. He could have won it, but no! Alien, he turns around, he's got the frag, now looking for another one. He's a one-man army. He's taking out the CTs, he's sold a fake. They're all eyes on him. And look at this, the CTs, they're completely forced away from that beast. Like, Coolio has spotted Alien, but well, seeing that first frag, I don't know if that's even gonna matter. A bit of a pickle against Coolio though. Now for the swing, will be taken down. However, the round seems to be going in favor of the T side once again. Guns have been brought out. Well, they have come out to play. For the final man, Fleeve. Be very careful. Very, very careful about this one. There it is. 14 for Winstrike, and that. Still can't get over Alien and finding that second frag in Coolio. Tries the 180. Timing could not have been better. Alien just turned around, but too quick. He's on point, and now the CT side. They're facing reset again here. Don't need to be so damn careful. Now using utility outside, getting ready as the smokes will be going down. This one. See how they go. Alien will be up. He's got one. He's opened things up. Those smokes a bit deeper than usual, allowing the C side to cover the fact that they can just get closer towards that mini position. Don't have to worry about anyone hiding on red as they clear it from the mini side. Call that like the mini from there. Smokes and instead now. This one, they've already made their way down towards that lower bumps and, well, somewhere in there now. Closer to that double doors. Currently, it doesn't look like the CT's got anyone on that site itself. It's just one man holding ramp. And if Alien found the first frag, they've not made any noise just yet, and will. I have an idea, well, definitely now with the utility starting being thrown out. Well, will be a retake scenario here, but the CTs. This is one of those times that defines how the game will go if they want to save, and well, in order to see Fleeve running towards T spawn, it's gonna be that save being made here. Color fighting for his life, takes down one. On the T side, they're gonna be getting that point here, undoubtedly 15 to 10. Might just be seeing our third map of Train. Well, 16-10 for Budapest 5 with the first map, and well, it's going to be 16-10 here as well, or could be 16-10. For Winstrike stealing the map pick over the other team. That is quite something. Now, we'll see how things will go from here on out. 5. They're still not done. They've still got a bit more to say here, and well, it's gonna be Herculean effort to come back. Winstrike finding round after round at this point, and Elliot, he's open off the first map. He was on top of the server, 27 to 19, 1.67 rating. Right now, he's 25 to 18 as well. He's doing fantastic for his team. But Torzi, oh, come on, just pull the trigger, man. Oh, it's just a tease, such a tease. But now the T side, you can see. Getting towards that A side, Molotovs will be spent and looking for the frag. Torsi will finally be given one out of the B side, looking for the entries. They've got 1 and 2 maybe, but Corey there to find them instead. Now, looking for the frags here. The T side don't really have the best of chances in this one, but Alien, well, he's going to try and give them that chance. Going to be looking to get themselves at the third map and holds that mini position. Fleet, he's going to be walking into said angle, but is he ready? Never know until it actually does happen. But now it's time to move away the T side. Round, they can still win here. From a 2-on-4 into a 2-on-2 very quickly. A few frags have gone both ways. Looking for the next one here. Plays outside. Lackey will be walking towards them. Maybe there's Fleet fighting for his life. Takes down the first man, and now down to the 1-on-1. Actually walks in for Mini, gets one, but now is he ready as Corey on the bomb side with it from Maz. He's gonna go for the swing and nearly, just barely win the fight. 11. Budapest 5, they're not done just yet. They've got another chance. And it gets so damn close every single time. To get themselves another round. Now, what was that? Inside Winstrike. Got themselves a few AKs smacked and then take 9, and again the same quick outside smoke we've seen quite a few times already. They're apparently, oh, hold on, where's that B side? Was there, but no, apparently not. Fight for his life and looking to survive. Will be on good for a few frags, but now again Elian barreling in from outside. He's got another frag and down to yet another 2-on-2 here. It's Coolio and Corey versus Elian and Hooch. One of which is on a tech 9. It doesn't matter. And now it's all on Corey, a single man against Elian and Hooch, who are quite the force to be reckoned with. The Elian using a Molotov down the vents, but Corey running through the flames, does not care. Into the 1-on-2. The bomb has gone down. A door has been opened. Looking for frags. He's got one, but the second one from Elian is enough to finish things off, and he's got 29 in this map, and that is enough to force us on the train. The decider map in this best of 3 is going to be a longer marathon than expected after that first map. It's a fantastic map. Now, you guys have enjoyed so far. Been a pleasure as always. Love having those games. This is a rather even map for both these teams. I mean, yeah, sure. It is what it is. It is what it is. Oh, there we go. Back into this one. Range. Yep. Get on the second screen and into the knife round now. We'll see how things go from here on out. This is going to be one hell of a third map as this pistol round is going to decide quite a bit. Here on out and how we go. About the rest of the game. As you can catch him, that is a banger. Goddamn banger. And I think I never have to worry about DMs. Hey, and all. And also I basically listen to on my what's this? Stay friendly. Oh, here we go. Getting into this match now, it will be Budapest 5 starting on the CT side. That knife round goes their way and looks like a P250 gonna be dropped over to... yeah, it's two P250s actually. Double raid was an Alien and Lackey. Both getting those weapons here. Getting started in this... fighter will be none other than Trade. And well, Lackey is already opening things up with frag number 1. Looking for a second one. There's going to be Alien there and Cooley with a lovely one-tap onto Huge, removing him from the equation into this next round here, into this round. The second one has come in from Corey and into an even situation, but not for long with Corey. Another great tap coming out here, and well, could be another one coming in, and well, looking for frags T side. Making their way. They planned that bomb. There's Corey finding another one, this time not a headshot, but still quite clean on the CTs in the 3-on-1. Heavily favoring them with Chris into flashbang. It's decent, however, now the CT side of the manpower is going in, trying to take down the final man with running out of bullets. Will be the round going in CT's favor. Fantastic stuff from Budapest 5. Yep. Just slightly move. Get a bit more. But here we go into this next round. The force spy comes in, I think. At least Lackey's going to go one. There we go. Will be they will follow. Out onto Alien. That. Weapons and well, we'll see how things go around like this. Whereas CTs should favor them. However, force spy might be slightly surprising. And actually, okay, I think. Okay. Luckily, you might wonder why he tossed a molly. I think what he's anticipating there's the play just a bit further away, trying to fake the noise like they're not close by, and well, you can see that there's actually no one close by, so Molotov seems to be wasted. However, still, in case the T side were sneaking close, they would have been caught by the molly. So, inventive idea, but now there's been a trade back and forth, and it could do injustice. No advertisement. Advertising this side. Now, so this round here, the T side are making their way in. There's going to be Lackey waiting. He's got one and the two, turning around for the second one. His collar still nearby. For the frag, he's got another one of the Famas, and down to 1-on-2, and all things have turned on its head completely. Who's holding that pop area and walking into it, dropping into his Coolio. The Winstrike take round number 1 here for them. First round on the board. Be better that way, doesn't it? Side now. In. On here. fantastic utility from the Coolio. What? Holy shit. Okay. That's a surprise. And Halfman now. There's going to be another man behind them. And, well, waiting for the trigger discipline. Which one? Or not even that? What? Oh, that's a whiff. And Coolio, he still continues. Oh, that was... Oh, no. There's a blunder there from Hooch. And Color looks like he's going to be taken down. Will walk into Lacquer. Jump into him. And there's the final frag. Prison. And that is close to disaster. This first two... Coolio. Starting to make me sweat here a bit. Well, yeah. CT side house snack somewhere. Hooch. Bit of pressure applied on Coolio walking in from the other side. Moving about half his health. Desert Eagle. They've been out towards that A side. Will be the CT side. Just tap away with the USB. Trying to see if they can find one, but that is those smacks and sent out to scout around and look for a bit of cash. They're trying to farm it and lucky. Crisp. Third shot. Nice one coming out from him, but it will be the end of the round. Winstrike 3-1. Going their way in and out. Head into this one. Doing what they can do. Opening things up, a bit of aggression. Like he doesn't have a weapon, but there you go. Picks up an AK instead. Spending absolutely nothing in this round except enough to get himself a bit of equality and the necessary. But now, fighting for survival. Lucky gets one, but the trade is there. CT's with the trading game. But it's a weird start to a round like this. They've got a man in Pop Dog already. As he's there. I don't know how this is. Seems a bit weird to me at least right now. But Torzy ready. He's in that angle. Who's holding? Turn towards, but sending another man towards that B side. It will be Torzy and. Quick little show there as Nickel back on the ladder will be removed, decapitated and down to single man. But coming in from behind, Opdug and Hooch doesn't seem like he's aware, but Fleet has got a glimpse, and it's enough to take him out of the round with his 5. Put on board. They're very big in the game. Quickly in this one now. There you go. Alien taking a bit of damage. This one now. Wait, don't swing your knife in spawn, kids. Otherwise, damage might occur, and well, that's gonna happen. Where's Color Needler removed Alien there? Trying to spray through the smoke, and with the last few bullets, takes down one and still continues, but he gets the better of him now. 22 HP remains on him. However, the AWP taken it by him, or has been given to him. Dan's Law here. Out towards that A side. There's the AWP spotted in heaven. Nickelback crisp a shot, and the second one will be there to follow, and even another one for Prison. That A side will be taken over, apparently. Coolio left in a 1-on-3. It's pretty quickly turned on its head here for the side of BP5. They started things off pretty well, and now headed into this one. Now go and we've found the round already with Coolio still sticking by so far, or sticking so far away. Very good start there, T-Sun. And so far, like the first two maps we saw, Winstrike, they started very slow. Like, they started both sides, like, or both maps, I think, was it the pistol round? Going down in about 4 or 5 rounds. It was either like a 5-1 scoreline or 5-2 scoreline. They're in the lead here. They have started their way. Now see how things go from there on out, and now Winstrike. What can they do? A lot of utility will be used out towards that outer yard area, and now the CT is going to be fighting for their life. However, it's not much of a fight being put up by them. Instead, He started mowing them down one at a time. Them few. More frags going for a bit of map control here, looking to take them down. They can do so, however. A long flank, but surely it's going to be anticipated at this point. And like he's kind of aware of this, but the exact angle they'll be coming from. They're the trading cases necessary. First, it's the third map here. Final one is 1-to-1. Exclamation mark maps. All the 16-11, 16-10 and 16-11. I went. Got no problems. I am here to. That's any game. Just give me a game. I'll do it. Basically. Fun. Myself, but before sticking by so long and sometime doing it. Right there. Right, that's gonna be the end of the round. Let's try getting themselves 5. The C side is definitely a good, or has definitely started off well for them. And actually, like a bit, move it up slightly. There we go. This one. Every time does come in, I'm guessing the CTs just want to discuss their options because make sure they're all on the same page. You can see them go for the double up, Color and Torsi. They've been rocking the double up on this map quite a bit whenever I have casted them. Basically on any map. Mirage as well. They just... I've played against Sangal, I think. Mirage, I think it was against Sangal at least, but... The map they did play, or that game they did... Like, basically every CT round they could have, or they went for the double up. If it meant a bit of utility was lost on color towards that B site, they still went for it. Well... Now we'll see if it works here on trade. An op-heavy map, so... Definitely got a very good chance in this one, but now let's see how it actually works out in practice. Now out towards that B side. It's Cooley holding a bit of an off angle, and he's ready as the C side has started to make their way. And it's got one, looking for the next one as they start to barrel in. Nades coming out and into that bomb site, into the waiting arms of the CTs. Cooley and Torsi is rotated in color as well. Ops firing off on all symbols of both teams, and well, 3 Ops finding tags back to back to back. And doing it onto a single man is Lackey waiting on ramp, but there's Torsi coming around and well, it's color instead. Was taken down apparently, so excuse my mistake there, but will be easy side finding round at number 3, so they still get a bit more going here. Not done just yet. Where's he ready as Alien just swings in? Usually you like, there you go, or in that one as well, you see Torsi aim for the crouch peek, because that's what I feel like most people tend to go for the crouch peek there, but I can try to change things up. Not slid into the crosshair nonetheless. Wall bangs. Be careful there, but now Trend's a map control based map, so if you can get control towards like even if you can get a lurk out towards that A site, like somewhere towards the old bomb Olaf area, around is it? Oh, hold on, this is the wrong binds, I think. Yeah, it's the wrong binds. Hold on, I'll fix them in a bit, but my Winstrike now. I'll be waiting around the 4 on 5 minute left on the clock. Can't waste too much time, but still using a bit of their utility. And where's the position here? That A side's gotta be Corey here waiting. Malaki's up, frowned, frag number 1. Look at the next one as well. There's gotta be the man going up the ladder and down it as well. Gonna be forced forward. The nade utility comes in, but Corey is ready as soon as he hears the molly. He knows what's up, and so does Chris. And it's not just this guy, it's Torsi's head being blown out now into 2 on 3. They've got another frag as well. Oh, get a bit of team damage going on, but the CT is coming up from the same angle, looking for the frags. They've got a glimpse. Corey has for the first frag. Looks for the next one is Chris. He's already got 2 in this one, but needs to get a 4K. He wants to win it out, but his Corey swings in from the back and finds yet another one. 4K in this one. Fantastic stuff by him. It was 5. I'm putting 4 on the board. 4 everywhere on the map, and there we go. Hold on. There we go. There we go. Now we've got the correct binds going on. There we go. All good. All good. this next round, the T side, a bit of a tough situation economically speaking, but looking like they will be going for a bit of a buy here still. 3 AKs, 2 Desert Eagles coming out from them. See how things go from here on out. The nade's being tossed out, and that is just a decent nade. Fully taken out of 75. Could have been slightly better, but still better than nothing. Thinking about a 3 AK bullets, a slightly swifter, quicker death for him, but Leave has gone aggressive and looking for the frag. Does manage to take down Lucky down to 15 HP, so not without pause, but the CT is holding Popdo. This time Corey only able to get 1 with a totem pole job coming in. File points will be added to the Nickelback, so making his way up the ladder again, but looks like he's come down. Well, you can see that obscures the CT side's vision here. Otherwise would have a line of sight towards the one, 2. Now towards it gotta be as well. The T side utility will be used, getting ready to go out towards that A side. It's gonna be Kristen leading the charge. With the flashbang, they'll just make their way in and out. There you go. Gotta be going towards it with his up, finding frags. One with the head has been spotted looking with the frags. He's got the T side fighting for as well, but Fleet, he's got another one and down to 1 on 4. Alien, it's not looking too great, and well, nearest color deal the deal. Only everyone finding a frag. BP5 side. They're now waking up here on the CT side. I mentioned earlier, the Winstrike, they've got a very good start in this one, but immediately as I said that, I've just completely jinxed them and just gotta be tied up. And now their economy has finally caught up with them. If that last round wasn't bad enough with a few pistols, definitely is. Nothing but pistols for them. And that they are Desert Eagles, there's a slight hope, but Kristen gonna be eating that nade, or maybe not. We're dodging it instead, and now out towards Ivy, looking for the T side. They're flying the frag, find some kind of an opening, but CT is themselves a bit of a nade, though. Lackey, are we gonna finally eat a nade? Nope. No one's taking those nades as they go way too far. Color comes in. The op is fighting a bit of damage. Looking for yet another frag here. Side now starts to make their way in towards that A side. Flee with one, but turns around for it. Well, apparently to be taken down. No, not got that great of a chance in that one, but down to the 1 on 4. They'll probably count him out here, but Lucky has got a chance for damage, but chance no more. B5 getting themselves around number 6. Winstrike. Oh. See how they... And again, I guess... Of this... They have the AKs, scores 1-1 in maps. 16-11, 16-10. The actual mission mark maps to see the previous ones. Oh. Here's the scores of them. That Ivy position will be Alien. Bit of patience as the smoke comes in. Color peeks in front of it. T-side to get thing going. Up into a main. That's a good one. It's going to force them into towards his crosshair, at least he hopes so. Now the flashbang comes in. The shot will be a miss, and the T side making their way in. Looking for another frag, but Corey again, he stands tall in Popdog. He's just the keeper of it and what. The rest of them are not keeping up with the times. Instead of being taken down, moved from the rounds one at a time. Kristen walks into A, and Coolio takes him down. Another one, but Nickelback, he's still here, and he's looking to chase down. He takes both. It seems to be there the consistent factor in finding a few of these like double frags every now and then, just to either win out the round, just completely confirm it. So he's doing a fantastic job. Roll. It's good to see that happening. And now let's see what Winstrike can do, as yet another round will be coming in. Tied up again, but this time it's towards the... Hold on, isn't it usually color towards that? Okay, okay, yeah, okay. Isn't usually color towards Ivy, but it's towards that beta, so I guess that's why they've changed things out a bit here. Looking for the frag towards as well. Looking for the boost. He's even doesn't really see that well due to the smoke being there, so in a while, I guess, not going to be connecting onto anyone. At least just, yeah, but the CTs again, they're going to be getting close to that A main area. Just look at him. Is Lackey. He is waiting here and looking for the frag. Shadow gets away, gets one, but the second one. Look at the better of him. He even spotted his shadow. Was ready. He tried to adjust in time and able to do so. However, will cost him his life. The Winstrike side now into 3-on-4. Nothing we haven't seen before, but look at this. They're making their way out towards A. There's 1, 2, and Fleet spotting the third. Trying to take him down. The Molotov comes in. Smoke is there as well. Now, that makes Grizzin just worry about this position even more. He knows he has to reload and trying to bite the timing. He's got one. He's got the second chance, but Leo removes his head. Chops it off with his M4. Will be 7-6. There you go. You're going to do exclamation mark maps to see the score. Go. 10 of the first map, 16, 11 of the second one. And into this one now. Third map. The T side. Crowd like this, where they decide to go all out, is a bit of a... Oh, it's a bit weird. Because if they lose this one, it's definitely going to cost them. Headed out towards that A side. Have a chance to leave. Trace immediately. Lucky. He's still here. He's got 18 frags and 19 now. That second shot onto color. That is fantastic. Got the smoke down as well. Oh, that is fantastic. Chris, and he just walks through that. And Torsi waits on the other side. The Galil. Oh my god. The shot coming in through the smoke. Don't see that every day, but now Coolio in a 1-on-3. That if they lose this round, it was going to cost them dearly. Oh, that's over. Spotted. Looking for the frags. He's got 1. Looking for the next one. Alien for the moment has been taken down to low HP by him. But not able to take him down completely as Winstrike 7 on this T side of training. This is a fantastic T side coming out from them. Like on Nuke, we saw an 8-7.5 for the T side of... Yeah, 8-7.5 for Winstrike on the CT side. Like getting 7 on T side of Nuke is very good. Like getting 7 on Train T side? That's fantastic. Like usually it's... I want to say like Nuke is 65-35 T or CT sided. But Train I think is like 75-25 in my opinion. Like you're used to seeing 11 4s and maybe like 10 5s. But not the T side taking it by any means. Back there. This close and there we go. Well, the Richter does not want to work, so I'm gonna just completely change away from that one. Nickelback finds 1 towards it with the second one. That's taken down a Lackey there, but the bomb goes down and not be disrupted and will not be looking for the frags. Like there was a bit of a shot below the spot, below the train maybe. I don't know. Torzy, he's now to chip away with the scout, trying to see if he can land a lucky connection. See if the T side walk into his scout of justice as the T side make their way. CT side and make their way into flashbangs are decent, trying to get themselves a bit of position. Alien has been spotted over the train. Now gotta be careful dropping down, but the CZ is still there. Colored looking for the frag. It swings out wide, but the CZ not enough. Torzy is gonna be the next man around the corner, but still his scout gets a 1, but there is Alien finally activated once again, and now to the 1-on-1 looking for the frag, but no time, unfortunately. Only thing he can do is get the frag. Alien seems to have got his number. Low and bullets on both, but it will be 8 for the side of Winstrike, even if he doesn't get the frag. There it is. Winstrike get around at number 8 on the T side of Train. That is one hell of a T side and one hell of a showing from Winstrike as well. Absolutely fantastic. This one, but it's gonna be reconnecting here, so I've gotta be taking a slight intermission once again. This is not live. If you guys wondering, we're just once again waiting for the teams to ready up, waiting for the players to come back. How things go. I'll get to that second half. It's Budapest 5 on their T's and they're not... I can't really... I know I've casted them on Train a few times, but I can't remember how they were. Especially on that T side, so... Now I would have to go ahead and favor Winstrike just because of the fact that they are on the CT side now. Favored stuff by them so far. We'll see if they can continue it here. Players seem to be back on the server now. And it will be getting back into this, I think. Go. Good end, but how this go. Quickly take a look at some of the stuff for this one. We can't find any. I don't know if these head to head. Probably the first time they've played here or played game on each other. They probably played each other in advance. I can. Yeah. Let me do some research real quick here. See if they play each other. Wrong team. There we go. Actually, no. They never played each other during the regular season at all, apparently. Huh. Ooh, also, another thing here. Winstrike did play Rain 3 times during the regular season of Advanced, and won all 3 of those matches. As well, that's... Now, let me see EP5. They've got 1, 2... Yeah, they played Train twice and won both those matches. Okay. Okay. Now, finally getting into the second half here. Budapest 5 on the T side of Train. And this better be one showing from them if they want to go away in this. It's got to be an uphill struggle just due to the fact that they're on the T side here, but maybe Hooch being on the CT side will have a slight effect. Right now, it doesn't seem like that's doing too much to them. Flame going out towards that B side with the Glock finding the immediate headshot. The nade does a bit of damage, continuing his W holding weight and in towards that connector area where Hooch will be coming in with the USP, tapping away one. Nearly getting a second one, but he decided to take the better of him instead. And now out towards that side will be Corey here, looking for the headshot. He's got one, looking for yet another one as Nickelback is all alone here. Left to his lonesome and he's got no chance. Will be CT side forfeiting this pistol. That is a bit of a different kind of B rush. Because usually CT will just rush the bomb plant and maybe try and spread out towards the right side of the bomb train. Hold on, right, there we go. Usually you just see people go like here instead, just get the bomb down, push up oil, but you just saw them going up against sidewalk and it just worked out extremely well for them. Nickelback should be able to survive. Maybe no, there's a player right above him. Color. Get the shot off. No, he cannot. Look at that. Right, it's got to be the round over. With a 5-8-8 tying things up here, and they're going to have themselves quite the advantage. So we'll get the CT side. They've not got themselves good shot. They're still going for the spy here. Oh, wait. Sure did they lose the pistol? They lost the first pistol round, right? Yeah, they did. Okay. They forced into the second round of the game. Like, it was BP5 who took the first pistol round in this match, or map. Winstrike forced into it with a similar looking bite to this one. I'm not mistaken. Might have been 1 or 2 more kills there, but besides that, basically the same. Still got a chance in this one. Can't count him out just yet, even if you would like to. Common utility will be used towards that A side of smoke. Will be landing the shadows, spotted with a good spray from Corey. Reducing Chris's HP to 35. Now out towards Ivy. Will be Torzy here. Was that mission instead? This? Oh. Actually, look at how much damage has been done to the CTs already. I didn't even notice Alien was taken down to 22. Also, Crizzen down to 35 early on. Even more damage being done. A little flaky. Down to 39. So even if the T side aren't finding frags, they're doing so much damage. Now walking into that B side, the Vermont has been, so to say, bait setup going on, and Crizzen capitalized on. He gets one. Second one there from his team. But now they got to be going for that B side control. The bomb goes down, and a 2-on-2 definitely doable for either one of these teams. But Alien has to need a shot, unable to get it just yet. Which has to AK here, has armor as well, but find any of these connections he needs to. It's a completely different matter as Torzy says no as he swings in with his AK, picking up a 3k in the round. Will be good despite getting themselves on to take the lead for the second time in the match, I think. After that pistol round, it's been nothing but a Winstrike show, if I'm not mistaken. It could be. I definitely could have. Actually, no, they were in the lead for in the first half as well, so. Well, for the third time in the match, they're back in the lead. On now. Making their way. Very normal default spread here instead. A few players towards Ivy. You can see Flavy is going out towards that B side, looking for some kind of map control he can. Take, however, needs to be of Lackey, who's above him in the heavens. We'll be sending Fleeve to the heavens instead. 4-on-5. The T side, you can see them going for that map control, but they need to be so damn careful about this. Look at the T side, look at the CTs and their position. Huge for them as well. It's going to be huge finding and baiting his teammate in, and Elliot might find a frag or two with his teammate right in front of him. There's one. The USB gets second one, looking for yet another. Will be able to shut him down in time, but still damage already done into a 2-on-2 here with a CT side. We have a Max in and a Desert Eagle. Things are not looking too great right now, with yet another frag going the CT side sway into a 2-on-1. Corey needs to clutch out a huge round. One of the players spotted looking more than has got the bomb. That's his only salvation here. This HP is not looking too great. His chances not too great either. And down to 8 HP. Single bullet could be able to take it down, even with the Mac 10 long range. Is a huge chance, but he's ready. Corey, he knows he's got him. Taking down the first man and onto Nickelback. 1-on-1. Needs to hit only a single shot, while Corey is put at the shoulder. He knows where Nickelback is going for the shot, but not able to connect. It will be the CT side to steal the round. As Winstrike, they're immediately back in this one now. And with the fact the bomb doesn't go down, the T side kind of hurt their economy quite a bit. We'll have to go for an eco here. If they just go for a full save, and well, there you go. You can see all see Fleeve going for a force bite. Might wonder why, but just look at the fact he's got no money, even if he does save. Could go and only go for like a Galil and a smoke and a flashbang or something like that. It will be apparently a force bite coming out from them. Yeah, 3 players now buying up fully. Rosie and Coolio seem a bit on the edge. One is a huge round in the narrative of this match. Final map. Also, let me actually just, look into the stats here. There's, well, Torsi's only got 5 kills. I mean, he did reconnect them, well, Hooch as well. Both of them reconnected. The real stats for them is, Hooch in 5 and 13. Could be a bit better. Could be a bit better, definitely. And, was it Torsi? Torsi. Is 14 to 14, second on his team's scoreboard. This, like, even this good of a showing against Budapest with, I mean, Hooch is definitely impacting them quite a bit. Not finding maybe as much impact as one Nick would, but now towards that B side will be Hooch with 1 and 2. It means, oh my god! Oh. Mentioned the impact, he's now stepping up and in a huge way. 4k from him. Okay, that's the way to just deliver. Spoke down to him, he's immediately on the stop. 4k with the up. He's picked it up for an important round, and that is a huge one coming out from him. Winstrike, they get themselves double digits, and you can see the T-side now, their economy is starting to suffer from the force, but they get absolutely nothing, not even the bomb. They were hoping for it. They went for that close smoke on a B. You'll just, meaning they just want to cross over, try and get the bomb down as quick as possible. But that was even denied. Bring that smoke, that is massive. So this one, round number 11, looms across the board from Winstrike. The horizon, well, I think, yeah, BB5 right now seems like they're taking a bit of a slow round. You might be wondering why. few explanations for this one. One of the, I guess, most beneficial would be to have this one as a round where we just take things very slow. See if the CT side wastes utility. The fact that you've got purely Glocks and a P250, you're not going to be finding many frags. You're not going to be finding more than 2 or 3 here. If you get 2, that's a huge round already. At least on the return on investment, which is 300. But you could also be thinking it's one of those rounds where we just use the round itself as a timeout, even though they do have them. Like they were just waiting. But with the CT side use utility, run out towards that A side, they get absolutely nothing. Instead, hammered it down by the CTs, and now a bit of a cash and connected into their veins here. Winstrike. Not themselves quite something. That's no. That's huge. Reconnected at halftime is currently on 10 and 13, not 7 and 3, because ESEA doesn't want to show his stats due to the fact that he did reconnect. So there on out, and now into this round again. Aki starts things off with a frag of his own and T-side quickly. Now going to respond within the push. The smoke is down, and well, there is Hooch again to rotate, and he's been such good with this one so far. The AWP, as soon as he's picked it up, he's got himself quite a few frags, and well, might be yet another one. A 5-on-2 for the CT side of Winstrike. The CT side of Train is treating them pretty well, and it's going to continue so. Nickelback and Pop Dog, he's going to try and one-up Ori there on the other side, who was holding that. CT side of Budapest 5, and well, so far seems to be fairly well. Whichever side will. I mean, yeah, true. If Hooch were to play every game, he would just absolutely be top 1. There's no contention there. Giving the young Lynx a chance. He's just too good for the game. Pretty sure in the... Hold on, let me actually just check. In the last 3 rounds, I think he's found 7 or 6 frags. 6 or 7 frags. So the AWP is treating him very well. And look at this Winstrike. They're getting closer and closer to getting themselves another round here. 13 at this point. Looking very likely the T-side. A few sets of utility, or 2 sets of utility coming out from them. CTs, they've got themselves, well, 5 on weapons, even AKs, or a few of those AKs have been picked up. Now, see what this T-side want to do here. They could also, like one of the previous rounds, use it as a bit of a slow burner, just CT side waste utility, however. Even if they do, there's very little consolation looking at the money on some of them. Most of them, basically anyone but Prison. Above 7k. Responding when they have Hooch. But I'm saying, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah. Into this one now, utility will be used, and now that's the Molotov, I think, going towards that E-box area. We'll see the T-side now get out towards that A side. The flashes are, they're doing pretty well. Now, looking with the frags over the CT side, spraying them down. 1, 2, 3, Nickelback. Woo, what is that? Third shot, that is fantastic spray control. Now, left on a single man, but Prison jumping around. Got another one, but that was clean from Nickelback. Too good. Oh, Ellen was absolutely nuts the first 2 maps. Like 27-19 the first one, and 20 or 30-19 with the second one. The consistent factor. Right now he's slightly slowing down, but he's still like in there. He's right in the middle of everyone on his team, but still. And it's not like he absolutely needs to. So look at Nickelback and Lackey, 18 and 22 on them. Probably so. Are now stepping up a bit here. What do you think of Train a AWP heavy map, or very favored for the AWPs in the long range duels? Alien, who mentioned his name. I'm trying to prove you wrong, but Lackey has been spotted. Their storage to remove him from the round. BP5, we'll see how they do. But Alien, he's picking up a bit of confidence. Now going for yet another frag. The push comes in and Cola goes out. Smokes are down. He said we'll see how they against them is now. Be a fake towards that A side. This Chris, he hears all these steps and what? Okay, bit of a jump there, but no, in towards that That will be Coolio and Torzy. 1-2, and yeah. Not a spoiler, just a guess. Way to actually know how things go here. That bit of a fight into that B side, and oh, Elian! Oh, that's a nice little shot there, but he's picking up one, and Nickelback gonna try to hero, or trying to be the hero once again, and he will do so. Picks up Coolio, the final man that was there. Their way is 14. Will be picking up the AK as well, upgrading it from the M4's Winstrike. They're getting dangerously close to that 16 now. He's gonna try and blow you up towards him. I like it, but not gonna be able to get it. So with that one, Winstrike 14 on the board for them. Winstrike map points around the horizon for them. Early utility and a very quick set piece coming out from the T side here. Not even a totem pole jump into Pop Dog, and the flashbang could not be better. Lucky 2 quick frags, both full blind, and he's continued for yet another one. 3K, he shut him down all by himself. Nickelback is here as well. He was taking a piece of the cake on the T side, down to a single man is Torzy all alone. Being sprayed out by 3 players, even the nades as well. And that is one hell of a round from the CTs. Flashbang, he was absolutely perfect in Pog. Could not have been better. It could not have been better. Was it 15-9? Picks up 4K down as well. See him approaching the 30 frags here. Still possible. Budapest 5. They need a 6-round comeback to force us into overtime, and we'll see if they can do so. Against the might of Winstrike right now. They are doing everything they need to completely shut them down and shut them out of round. Would be Strike advancing to the lower bracket finals, I think. Actually, no. The was the consolidation final, I think. Double check, but I'll check that in a bit. Now, as Elian finds the first frag in the round here, the T side are making their way out towards that A bomb site. Will be them just being taken down or maxed down a bit in terms of HP. Torzy with 1 frag of his own to smoke from the CT. He's going to try and keep at bay by as much time. Make the T side feel pressure. Lucky with yet another frag and in towards Ivy now. The Molotov and the utility is there, but what is that? Torzy, where does he come from? He's got 1 of his own, but now he decided immediately trading. Nickelback is still there, but the T side 2 on a 3. Trying to find themselves a chance in this one. Will be down to Nickelback again. He's been an absolute monster so far, finding frag after frag and being so decisive in these duels. Got 1 more. It's all on to Coolio here. 1-on-2 to try and clutch out. And it's the Winstrike picking up that bomb. Player right around the corner. It's going to be Chrisen and executing him. It will be the T side. Budapest 5 got out of this. A 2-1 reverse sweep completed for that Winstrike side. Will be
wspominałem i bardzo szybko jesteśmy w stanie przetransportować się do spotkania. Tutaj póki co drużyna Nexus, jak widzimy, zbytnio większego.
Am mai sesizat și eu în meciurile cu cei de la Nexus. Dacă reușiți destul de triumfător, să spunem așa, ulterior, dacă îi pușezi tare pe partea, când ești pe partea hetero, când și tu ca echipă pe CT, ai să îi prinzi în offside, și asta s-a și întâmplat de data. Îi prinzi în offside, și asta s-a și întâmplat de data aceasta. M4 și hormonă mare în a doua rundă Jet s-a și văzut asta. Era clar că va cumpăra astfel, mai ales că avea bani acolo de partea lui. Nu uitați că puteți să folosiți, să dați unlock la orice emoji-uri am pus cel mai mic preț la punctele acelea pe care voi le dobândiți stând pe live. Puncte, Werty Points se numesc, o bolinuță mov din stânga jos a chatului. De acolo vă luați și voi pentru 24 de ore ăsta. Dacă aveți follow deja